All right, here's a crazy son of a bitch, Michael Cohen. God damn it. Same goddamn type as me. I've been watching this guy for the last year. He's gotten in a lot of trouble with Trump. Actually went to jail, which is kind of funny. Like, Trump gets into a bunch of trouble, and then Michael Cohen and many others take the fall for it. Actually goes to jail.
Amazing.
It's like, how do you go to jail when your boss told you what to do?
That is my question.
Like Trump told him, lie, cover this up, hide the taxes, do that. He's like, okay, whatever, I'm just a lawyer.
He was the one.
And then the lawyer goes to jail?
I know.
The lawyer of who? Of the boss. No, the boss is Donald Trump. He gets to go free. We'll get him later.
Oh, great.
It's a little bit of a hero's journey where Michael Cohen kind of flipped. He used to be a big Trump coney. So he started, what is it? Homie. So then once Trump is like, I'm going to run for president, Michael Cohen's like, hell yeah, I'll go in with you. You're a great guy. I'll be your bulldog. And
so does this guy know he's shady? Is that kind of the thing? Like, did he know he was being shady, or did he think he was a good guy for the good guys and just kind of is like that dumb?
Yeah. But since he went to prison, he talks about that's really what broke him. Like hero's journey. He's now like Apostle Paul flipped. He's like extremely anti-Trump, getting on TV every chance he gets to attack Trump, lay out secrets, predict what's coming next.
Yeah, right.
He's all in on aggressively anti-Trump, which is kind of weird because you see the FI consume last, like switch
because I finally got the missing information.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me go through some pictures here.
Okay.
So there's his crazy surprised face. Here's his fucking blaster face. It's an interesting type, my type, because it's like introverted and extroverted. Because now we're sleepy, now we're mopey.
You're sleepy but extroverted.
I'd be mopey.
Yeah, like
I'm tired of your bullshit. You're like,
I
what
know.
the hell type am I?
I'll slip less play.
Yeah. And here he is surprised. New information like, hey, you're downloading the wrong app. That's the wrong upgrade. That's a scam. Oh my God. Some stranger in the street of fucking New York.
Surprised.
Yeah.
He likes observer surprise.
He's trying to work his phone. The tribe's helping him out. So there's this fucking type. Just that.
Sleep last play.
Doesn't look like me, but you know that's me.
Yes, it does.
What? I don't have that same jacket. Sleep, blast, play, blast last. So there you go.
See?
Every single fucking time.
You have to fuck up one of these
are always
every
wrong.
time.
And I no matter how long I sit here and try, I can't fucking...
Just for anybody coming in new, that's supposed to be a C at the end, not a B.
C for the Christ of me. I can't
I
fucking
think
get
it's
it
pretty
right.
funny that you put it together as a consume last.
I will sit there for
sensory.
30... So this is going to be an interview with him and a rather normal lady who's like listening to him. And then she's calling him out. She's like, oh, so you're kind of like the tribe can see him.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you're NF, you're Nostradamus, you're predicting. And they're being responsible. Like, can you back a little bit of this up, Mr. Big Talker?
I have a book that I'm going to be making an announcement tomorrow regarding a new book of mine that's going to be coming out that deals exactly with this issue. This is Donald Trump's weaponization of the Justice Department is now coming back to bite him in his, in his extremely large backside, right? And I constantly put in my Twitter feed, hashtag Karma Boomerang. He's the one that created this, and what he's doing is he's using exactly what he did to myself and others in order to play the victim on. It's really an amazing way of deflecting.
Well, either you know how to read tea leaves or you're extremely prescient to already have a book ready to go about this very topic. Michael, I got to tell you, it's...
She called him out on SE.
Oh, you got a book already? We're not even done with the latest Trump drama, and you already got a book on it? Yep, I'm smoking tea leaves.
I love SE. It's like, I'm calling you out. Like, that is what sensory is responsible for. Calling out all the intuitives and going, I call bullshit.
Yeah, because the NI guy's like, look, it's the same story, and at the last minute, I'll put in your censor fucking details of what which are always changing, by the way.
Right.
So why even put them in?
I know.
That's what the NI is like. Don't put them in. They're just going to change, and then everyone's going to complain. Your censor details are wrong. No shit, they're wrong because they're always changing. Yeah. So let me just give you the abstract category that never changes over the ages.
I'm not prescient. I'm not Nostradamus. What I am is familiar with the man. All right, and I was with him for over a decade.
Familiar.
How Donald Trump acted as the Trump organization is identical to how he acts or acted when he was president in the Oval Office, and it's exactly how he continues to act post his presidency. Nothing with this man changes. He is exactly the same today as he was 10 years ago, and that's why I'm able to provide the insight that I do and so accurately, because the man will never change. Things he did at the Trump board is exactly how he's behaving today.
You're like, let me go.
You see her like doing this blocking, like,
yeah, because the SE is like, I know it is going to be different. You can't know that. You can't know that. And like, everybody has a weakness. So the SE weakness is I have to go against the repetitive patterns because my brain is going, prove that, censor different, and the NI is like, I see your sensor difference, That's not what I'm tracking here. I'm tracking something completely different than what you're tracking. Yeah. I already know that these sensories are going to be different. I'm talking about something else. But two boats missing each other.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's fascinating watching people watch our class and then do the video typing. The people that are saver sensory, SE at the top, usually they're like, I'm an I. It's like,
I know.
I think
I see it a lot.
like you had really mentioned, like, was it biases and anecdotes?
Yes.
And like part of the biases I see is like the NLP of like you can't read a side. So it's like once somebody was like introduced to Myers-Briggs in 2001, like I see most people, not most, but a large percentage of people not be able to update. They're like,
much.
well, this function is X, Y, and Z because I read this online and I just can't change it. So no matter what you say, or
Right.
like as real science, like, oh, we're learning more about what these functions are, so they're forever improving and learning the scientific method,
for sure.
But it's like, no, I had a dream, so I'm saver and it's like, hey, are you fucking this guy? Where you
Right.
go on TV and you're just speaking analogies and generalities and abstract and predicting the future,
see,
and the
from
tribe
their
is
perspective,
the tribe
they
is
believe
always
they are.
I know, right?
From their perspective, they believe they are. Like you said, it is 1,000% about biases. I want this, and I don't even know I want this. I'm in a hurry. I need to slam down quickly. Like, everybody really does the stereotyping fast, and I think it's just a brain mechanism to be able to survive.
Right.
I have to hurry up. I have to unconsciously conclude on something so I can judge you and so I can figure out whether you're a cat that's going to eat me or not. I mean, that's really what's going on. So if you're not aware of that mechanism, you're going to just absolutely try and hurry and slam down on somebody's type, and then what are you grabbing? Anything. Just the shit you can grab, which is why
decided.
it's anecdotes. You've already decided.
Can I ask you, Michael, I know we're out of time, but if that's the truth, and I don't have any doubt that it is, why didn't you see it sooner?
Because I was blinded by the cult
you.
of Donald Trump. And somehow or another,
Blinded by
myself
the
and all
cult
of
of
my
Donald
colleagues,
Trump.
we were all in this cult of Donald J. Trump and the Trump Organization.
Why is cult
When he
come up
ultimately
again?
left that role and became the president, there were things that I was unable to contend with. And that's really also not what got me out of the cult. What really got me out of the cult was the incarceration.
Yeah.
Hero's
To
journey.
Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lardo.
That's supposed to be at the end. That's the joke for the end.
Okay.
I'll play that again.
Let's play it again
Where
later.
he can't say Fuck, I can't say it.
Mar-a-Lago?
What is the thing? Mar-a-Largo.
Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
so
no
like,
R.
like me, he can't say it, so he keeps saying it. Mar-a-Lardo. What? Mar-a-Lardo.
Play it
Mar-a-Largo.
again, and then I have some points I want to say.
To Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lardo.
Mar-a-Lardo.
You fucking sensorless idiot.
That's right. He said it right the first time.
I'm still playing it again at the end.
Okay, this woman is a genius. I love that facial expression.
I know,
absolutely love her. I just want to pinch her cute cheeks. So, like, what the hell? How is she calling him out?
Just
I love when you
opposite
see
type. Opposite type.
Yeah, like
she
this
feels like
dinosaur
she's
versus that.
SETE or something.
Yeah, she does. She was like, I would not doubt that that's true. Like, she's like giving him TE bullshit, missing
if
information.
you're that much of a prophet, then how the fuck did you miss it?
Yeah. You can
like,
see all these patterns now.
Consume last, I guess. As he's like,
Okay, so I want to talk about that because here's what I see with the consume last. I believe all in on the information that I have. I don't need to re-question it. And so this is, back to a worldview where you sweep everything underneath some kind of rug. This is what happens to the consume last. They're like, I've got my box. I have all the information I need. It's all right here. So new information coming in is seen as not just a threat. It's just obviously wrong because I already have everything I need to know. And I don't get that like weird SE ping back from the world to where I'm constantly questioned on that.
And speaking of biases, especially when the FI is involved, who was like,
Yes.
I think Trump is cool.
Yes.
Trump is FS masculine cool.
Yes.
Because there's these types. They like always look up to the bodybuilders and all the cool guys, all the SFP cool guys.
Right,
So
right.
Trump's a cool guy. I already decided.
Yes.
And so it's like I see with myself and my type, a lot of times the most deadly mistakes my type makes is actually
It's
with
the
people.
tribe. I
Because
do
it's
see
like,
that.
not afraid of the tribe. So you put your guard down.
Right.
And then like, oh, I totally like this person and don't like that person. Wrong decision.
Wrong decision. So my type with the masculine DE, like we talk about canary in the coal mines with your functions are meant to like worry about this thing. My functions as lead masculine DE is constantly seeing the tribe as coming after me with pitchforks.
Oh, that would say so. The math reverse then. So it's like so me. I'm like on the defense for aliens, and you're on the defense for the bad tribe. So we're
The
playing.
bad tribe,
we're
yeah.
playing our role of what our top sword and shield should be
Yes,
doing.
yes.
But then it's like for me, I'm getting a side shot of like oh, you're such a double decider. Haha, you got hit once every 10 years with like the wrong relationship.
Yes.
And then for yours, it would be like with chaos, like or the plan.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
see you get like blindsided from the side.
I definitely get blindsided by the plan. Not planning enough. Not for me, honestly. Most of it is not producing enough.
So the only difference we're seeing then is like you could be going through a stage where you're this psychotype or whatever psychotype you are, and you're like, my worst problem ever is I was going along with Trump and I figured out I want to trade sides or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a people problem, but I'm a double decider or whatever.
So
But you see with Cohen, he's like, it's still his largest problem. Now, what's different with the fourth function or not is he's just not triggered by it. He's like, I'll go on TV and yell about this again. I'll go yell about this again.
But he still got put in prison. Here's how my type is
that's
actually.
what would fuck with him the most.
I know. Here's how my type is actually better than your type. So like talking about types being better than types. My neuroticism, my canary in the coal mine, is that the tribe is coming after me with pitchforks, which is 9 times out of 10 not true. So all I have to do is just remember that the tribe is most of the time Furbies, and it's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm fine because
Right.
my neuroticism is coming from fake land. It's like fake NF. You know, and the tribe is not coming after me with pitchforks. Yours, unfortunately,
The one time
is most of the time like true, and you're just not seeing
So
it.
then the one time there is a threat in the tribe, I'm just the last to fucking know. I don't want to hear anymore.
Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lardo.